I'm Janice Schroeder, President of Wealth Management at the Northern Trust Company. And on behalf of our CEO, Rick Waddell, who unfortunately couldn't be with us tonight, although he really enjoyed co-chairing this event, I have the great pleasure this evening of presenting Robert Kohl and Clark Pellett, two long-standing supporters of the Center on Halsted, I should add, but I get to present them with the Human First Award. Now you should know that Robert and Clark have been engaged in numerous cultural, political, civic, all kinds of activities over more than 2 decades. And their most recent focus has been the advocacy of equal marriage. Now with Clark, a staunch Republican, and Robert, a stalwart Democrat, I'd say that these two really exemplify the power of nonpartisan collaboration with their tireless work for the LGBTQ community. Now, please join me as we turn our attention to the video screens so we can learn a little bit more about these two tremendous individuals.
When we got together, maybe one of us were out. So our journey began as finding someone who you could trust and relate to in a world that was not as accepting as it is today.
It's very powerful to be your authentic self. That means first being honest with yourself and then being honest with others. Our relationship had become very important to me. And I recognized that if we weren't public about it, it wouldn't survive. But more than just supporting the relationship, it made a huge impact in terms of my interest in getting involved with the community, and has led me to areas of responsibility that I didn't know I was capable of, and none of that was possible if I wasn't out.
As the Center on Halsted, Steering Committee, and Horizons Community Services merged, Robert was a core member of that merged group. He was our real estate guy.
All folks were looking for a site on the north side. Robert really came up with a very creative deal of making them co-venture. And without Robert's intervention, it wouldn't have happened this way.
Clark was deeply involved in the Republican Party, the Log Cabin Republicans, the presidential campaign, mayoral campaign, has been a phenomenal advocate in the policy arena for the center and a whole variety of LGBT concerns.
He's in the field. He moves the political needle very powerfully and continuously. He's one of the most dedicated political players I've seen in a long time, and he wears it on his sleeve, which I love.
For us, the landscape has changed immensely. And it's nice to see your nieces and nephews who had been clamoring for us to get married for years to be able to come to our wedding and to celebrate. Our love for one another was fantastic. And the fact that the state of Illinois now recognizes us as fully married is an amazing thing. Don't forget that there are a lot of people being left behind. There's a lot of miles to still go before all of us are equal. Keep working at it.
Weren't going to speak. So we want to thank our friends and family for being with us, not only tonight, but for being with us through our entire journey. We couldn't have accomplished anything without your love and support. We also want to acknowledge all the other leaders that we've worked hand in hand with. It's beautiful to be honored in this way, but please know that we were always part of wonderful teams, and we always urged each other to try to achieve more and more. And I especially want to acknowledge my colleagues from the board of Center on Halsted and the steering committee, many of whom are here tonight and all of whom are worthy of this honor, so thank you.
We'd also like to, of course, thank our fellow honorees for all the hard work that they've done and all the examples that they've been able to show us on how to get some things done when we've been stymied. And I just want to leave, I know it's a momentous occasion, but I want to just put this one thought in everybody's head. The people that are in this room tonight, if you think about this for just 1 second, tonight on the streets in the city of Chicago, there are LGBT homeless youth that exceed the number of people sitting in this room. So while we've accomplished a lot, we have much more to do for those of us, for those in our community who need our help and who need our support and do not have voices to championship their cause. And I would want to just make sure we all rededicate ourselves in the way that Vernita Gray took in so many people and helped so many people, and make sure that our lives are as successful as hers. So thank you all for your honor tonight. On to the future.